I saw another show. That's right. I've done reviews on Hadestown, the Beetlejuice musical, the Cursed Child musical, and I'm back again. I was in New York, I was on Broadway, and I saw Glengarry Glen Ross. I know what you're saying to yourself. What the hell did you just say? Are you speaking English, fella? First of all, it's a movie. I watched it after I watched the play. It was pretty good, with a pretty fantastic cast, I must say. And speaking of fantastic cast, this cast in this one freaking was awesome too, and I met some of them, kinda, sorta. This play stars Bob Odenkirk, right? Kiernan Culkin, right? Freaking Bill Burr, Michael McKean, amongst other people. They're salesmen, they're selling. Kiernan Culkin's kind of like the young, hotshot salesman. Bob Odenkirk is the old aging out guy. Bill Burr, we'll get into his character a little bit later. I saw it, I watched it. Here's the playbill. And here's my quick review of the whole entire situation. So the first act was okay, first of all. Even when it is okay though, I will say it does have the benefit of being entertaining because these actors are so good. And even that feeling for someone who, I don't live in New York, so I'm not like on Broadway all the time, once a month. Just seeing these actors in person acting is a really cool experience. To be like, yo, dude, there's Bob Odenkirk doing his thing, Kiernan Culkin doing his thing, Bill Burr doing his thing. It's really entertaining. I like it a lot. It's really entertaining. It's a super cool experience, and if you ever get the chance to experience that, you absolutely should, at least once. A few years ago, I saw Bryan Cranston live, like in Los Angeles, and dude, so awesome. Just seeing him just do his thing, it was great. It's so awesome. Pretty much in the first act, Bob Odenkirk has a scene with another cast member, just them two, and then Bill Burr has a scene with Michael McKean, and then Kiernan Culkin has a scene with some other guy who doesn't really say anything. It's kind of just Kiernan Culkin just going on and on and on for like, 15 minutes. But the second act, dude, is where this thing really catches its stride, where it gets really good, where all of them can be in the same room. They can riff off each other. They can play off each other. Bill Burr can be like, F you guys, and Kieran's like, F me, F you, and Bob Odenkirk's like, hey guys, what's going on over here? I'm just trying to sell some properties. That is where it was amazing, and just seeing all of them, it's almost like too much to watch at one time, because Bill Burr's, going off in the corner, and I want to watch that because he's talking, it's the bulk of the story, but I just want to watch how all the other characters are responding to things, and it's things like this where a pro shot, that's right, I know Broadway terminology. A pro shot would be really cool just to watch this again, just so I can see all of the different actors doing things in the background. That's super cool. And all of the actors obviously were amazing. Bill Burr making his Broadway debut was super cool, and the guy gets better at acting every single time I see him. I'm the biggest fan of Bob Odenkirk probably as an actor because of Better Call Saul and things like that. But Kiernan Culkin obviously crushing it right after his Oscar. Super cool experience. And then the show ends and I'm leaving the theater and there's this like concept stage dooring, right? Broadway terminology for you. To where all the actors pretty much walk out and they sign the playbills for things. And as you can see, I got mine signed by all of them. That's right. And I got a picture with Bill Burr. That's pretty cool. So I walk out and there's like a whole crowd of people and they're all, waving their things around. And Bill Burr's right there. Yo, thanks for coming. So like that. He's signing things. And I'm like right at the door. So it kind of gets to the point where I'm like, I can't catch him here. But I look on the other side of like this little barrier and I'm like, if Bill signs around the whole entire thing, it's a pretty light crowd over there. Maybe I can sneak over. So I did sneak over. I kind of slithered through the crowd, got to the other end, waited for him. He comes out. I'm going like this. Bill, please, I'm begging you. I have to tell my 1,000 YouTube subscribers. He comes over and he's a nice guy, dude. He's like, oh, thanks so much for coming. And I'm like, Bill, thanks a lot. He signs the thing and I go, Bill, wait, let me get a picture. I had seen him taking a few pictures like with a few other people earlier, so I felt like okay. I'm not even a big like celebrity picture kind of guy, but just in a moment, I just like felt it. And I was like, I hope he says yes. Grabbed it. Boom, dude. It was sick. From there, I'm standing there in the rain. Kiernan walks out. Boom, he kicks in the door and he goes, let me go to the other side first. Because they're kind of standing in the rain, which I was standing in the rain. I was like, sign my thing. And then I'm like sheltering it. I'm like, nobody get my precious. Kiernan comes around. He signs it. It's this purple one right there. And he even goes. He's like, oh shit, dude, that's bad. That's really horrible. It just looks like a freaking ass. I'm sorry about that. And I'll go, Kiernan, don't even worry about it, my boy. It's nothing. It's light work. You know, you were great. You know, thanks for signing my thing. One by one, all the actors come out and they're talking to people. They're signing the things. Bob Odenkirk came out. Michael McKean came out. As far as the other 2 cast members, I'm forgetting their names right now, but they were also really good in the play. And yeah, I got them to sign this thing. It's really cool. It's a nice little like souvenir thing to have. Like I'll always have that memory of meeting them. And I'm officially adding these guys to the list of celebrities I think are nice guys. Whoopoo, yay, yippee. Because I had one nice interaction with them, and that's kind of how I warrant that. Anyways, that's the video. If you by chance have seen Glengarry Glen Ross, what did you think? Have you seen the movie? What do you think about the movie? I got new videos coming out all the time. Hit subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.